Hello and welcome to the 9th video podcast from Birds I've Seen. My name is Robert Coyle. This week we're in the Waterworks Nature Reserve in Leyton. The Waterworks are exactly that. They're a decommissioned pumping station, and each filter bed has become a different type of habitat, either be it a water based or reed beds or a willow woodland, but potentially there's lots of things to see. Really good use of a brownfield site. It's also, which I forgot about, one of the biggest hides in the whole of London. The main focus of the Waterworks is this central hide. It's a circular hide which allows all the different reed beds and all the different habitats to be viewed from one central space. So unlike in different reserves, you're able to see lots of different habitats without having to walk for miles and miles. It's a small area of reed bed which you've been allowed to grow, which is fantastic for birds such as reed warbler, reed bunting. It's not great for seeing birds unless they come to the top, but it's a really nice small habitat refuge. You can see down here they've kept all the old stonework, so you can see how the Victorians made the pipes and what a bit of a history lesson for some people. A couple of weeks ago at Rainham they had cows, and the cows created the habitat for next year's birds. Now here, because it's much smaller, they've got pigs. They're a crossbreed pig, very hardy, will eat anything, and here they're eating the reeds in certain areas. And you can see how they've cleared this area of reeds, but then you can also see past the sand martin hide, which is there, to the newer reeds that are coming through, ready for next year. So it's really a natural way of producing new habitat. A fox, look at it, just sunning itself, watching the ducks. It's very quiet today, which is great for seeing nature, but on Saturday there was an open day where all the community groups came down. It's an absolutely brilliant day. You're not going to get better views of little grebes. They can be really hard to see because of the diving down. But look at this one with its little chick. You can see what a great parent is. Making sure it's alright. We got decent views at Rainham, but this is unbelievable. See, the young one must be very young, a lot more mottled. The mother looks very much like other grebes, but it's just a lot smaller. It's not a rare bird at all, but they often hide for most of the day, so it's really quite a privilege to get such a great view. And to be honest, I've been getting them all day here. The mother diving down, looking for food, small fish or insects usually. And the chase is over to find mum. He's appeared somewhere else. And down she goes again. Yeah, just passing food over. Fantastic. Even the little baby's getting a bit of practice in now. There's a coot. Trying to scare off. And they might both now be trying to scare off the babies. This is the coot being incredibly protective of its own chicks, even though the little grebe is a lot smaller. Wants to protect its own young. So the coot chased off the little grebe, and horrifically I didn't see the little baby come back up. So I'm going to wait and I genuinely hope it's not dead. I don't feel like I can go until I've seen it again.
I moved to a different part of the hide to get a better view as it disappeared into the reeds in front of me. But the view I could see, it was just the adult little grebe just searching around for the chick. It was heartbreaking.
Oh, hang on. It's just got I think we're alright. Go for that. There's a heron that's stood on top of a tree, something you don't usually see. But I've been here for a couple of hours and it hasn't moved. I was here on Saturday and it was in exactly the same place, so it must be a young heron that hasn't fledged yet, and that's its nest. It's an absolutely brilliant spot. You can only see it from the outskirts of the circular hide, but it stood on top of that tree. It's great. The weather might be lovely, but the autumn is coming. The end of podcast 9. What a brilliant place the Waterworks near Leyton is, because of all the different environments. We've been able to see, as usual, the tufted ducks, the coots, but also rabbits, a fox, a near-death experience of a little grebe, which was a bit of a drama, the heron in its nest, kestrel. I've seen other stuff, but I've not been able to film it, which is a bit of a pain in the bum, but never mind. But really enjoyed myself here today. It's been great. So join us next time for podcast number 10, somewhere else. See ya!